Does even the thought of cold hands and cold feet prevent you from heading out on the road?
Well, in this video, we're going to give you some tips and tricks on how to avoid getting numb and cold hands on your bike because, well, it does just ruin the ride, doesn't it?
It does indeed. So while you can still feel your hands, well, now's the time to hit that thumbs up button. Right, Manon, let's get going, shall we? Woohoo! It's cold! Come on, Manon.
But why do we get cold hands, Hank?
So our bodies naturally prioritise our core, letting our extremities fight for themselves. But the reason where our hands, our feet feel the chill more is because of the wind chill. The higher the wind, the faster you go, the colder you're gonna feel. Now this is really shown when you're descending off a mountain because you're not pedaling, meaning you're not doing physical exertion to warm up your core and your extremities, but yet the wind chill is higher, meaning you're gonna feel a lot colder. The higher the exertion level, the warmer you're gonna feel.
So first and foremost, when battling against wind chill, you're going to need a set of gloves. Yes, there are hundreds and thousands of different types of gloves out there, all with different setups and thicknesses. But we would recommend getting a cycling specific pair of gloves because you need to be able to grip the handlebars. You can forget those knitted gloves that your granny made you. Keep them for the dog walks.
It's worth mentioning though, you can get a load of different gloves that all suit different temperatures and different conditions, isn't it, Manon?
Yes, neoprene gloves is a really good option. They're made out of the same material that wetsuits are made out of. And they let a small layer of water into your gloves, and that way your hands will warm the water up, keeping the hands nice and toasty. Just don't put the gloves on when your hands are freezing cold because just won't work, it'll make your hands cold.
Make your hands colder, won't they?
Don't want that.
Yeah, so luckily we've got some relatively thin gloves because it's not too cold, which are perfect for today's temperatures.
Lovely.
Let's not forget about our feet. Now you can get some specific winter shoes known as booties that have insulation properties, but also an outer waterproof layer that can protect you from the water from the road, but also the drop in the temperatures. But also a love for cyclists is the cycling overshoe. Now this creates another layer that goes over the top of your cycling shoe that gives you a little bit more insulation and waterproof. Now there's hundreds, if not thousands, of different types of overshoes, so pick one that is perfect for the climate you're riding in and the temperature you'll be riding in too. And before you know it, you'll have toasty, warm feet. If you're using a normal cycling shoe that you would do in the summer, a good tip is to tape up the vents. This is so all that cold air doesn't come through your shoe into your feet, and well, hopefully you'll prevent yourself from getting cold toes. That's the aim anyway.
Another top tip, especially for wet weather riding, is to wear your overshoes underneath your longs or your leg warmers. This way it'll keep the rain out.
Yeah, but Manon.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it doesn't look very good, does it? It doesn't look cool.
It's not about being cool, it's about being warm.
Yeah. Well, function over the aesthetic look, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
So are you going to leave it like that?
Well, it's not actually raining, so I think I'll be all right.
Oh, okay, fair. Right, let's go, come on. You can also invest in some winter-specific socks that tend to be thicker and also higher up your leg to keep your ankles warm too. So as you can see, well, I've invested in a pair of GCN Club winter socks.
Hank, just because they're Christmas socks doesn't mean they're winter socks.
Good point there, Manon, but I'm going to double up on socks this time. I'm going to wear 2 pairs.
Great idea.
So if you excuse me, I'm going to
pop on
my extra pair of socks. There's also a few tips you can implement when you're riding, and one of those top tips is loosening off your riding shoes. So this helps restrict any circulation getting to your toes. So that nice warm blood flow can get to your extremities that bit easier.
Same goes for your gloves and your sleeves. You want to pick a pair of gloves that aren't too tight so the blood can still circulate to your hands, and also a good outer shell that can fit over the cuffs of your gloves.
Oh, I like that top tip. The other thing worth bearing in mind is what kind of ride you're going on. Is this going to be an easy ride where you're not going to be putting out much exertion, or is it going to be really intense where you're going to be holding a high heart rate?
If it's an easier ride, go for a thicker pair of gloves. And if it is a hard ride, you could probably get away with a thinner set. The harder you work, the warmer you're going to be.
Yeah, so have a think about that. What kind of ride are you going on?
What kind of ride are we on?
This is more of an easier, gentle spin, so we've gone for
the thicker one.
The thicker gloves. Your bike fit can also affect how cold your hands get. Yeah, now bear with us on this one, but if you've got a big drop from saddle to bar, more of your weight is going to be upon your hands, meaning more pressure. So it's harder for your circulation to get to your fingertips. So if you're really struggling, try relaxing the angle, getting your bars that little bit higher so you can take a little bit of pressure off your hands, and hopefully your blood will be able to get to your fingertips. It's also worth thinking that if you grab your bars really tightly, you're creating more pressure, so your blood's going to find it more difficult to get to your fingertips. So try and relax your hands while they sit on the bars.
So last but not least, keep your core warm. That could be with a windproof jacket or even a waterproof. It's really important to keep your core, your legs and your arms nice and toasty.
So that's it for our top tips for keeping your hands and feet toasty warm.
If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and I hope you keep your hands and feet warm next time you head out on your bike.
Yeah, none of your rides are going to be ruined with cold feet no more. Say goodbye to numb hands and welcome warm feet. Oh.